The problem of how human language relates to the human brain is deep enough. The current assumption in the linguistic and cognitive sciences is that language and linguistic cognition can be reconciled and integrated with the underlying brain structures. I am Prakash Mondal, doing research in linguistics and cognitive science at the Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. So in my recent research published in several papers and my book, I argue that this particular assumption is perhaps deeply flawed, and the possibility of integration of language and linguistic structures with the underlying neurobiological structures is limited to a great extent in certain contexts, but perhaps possible in certain others. So in particular, I argue that there are certain cases of linguistic constructions where a heavy degree of representational complexity is involved. For example, when I say a book is all I want, and I could reverse the pieces of structures in exactly mirror-like reversal. So for example, I can say what I want is a book. So such representational properties of mirror reversal are hard to represent in terms of brain structures and brain activations. So it is not sufficient to simply point to these brain structures or those brain structures when talking about how these linguistic properties in their logical nature, logical form, are constituted by the underlying brain structures. And this work is significant in the background of current work in linguistic and cognitive sciences, precisely because this poses a challenge to neuroscience and the cognitive sciences. Because when we believe that language and linguistic structures can be reconciled and integrated with the underlying brain structures, there could be cases where the challenges are very great, and these are the cases where we need to think very deeply